Lisa Armstrong has been spotted posing with a Thug Life filter after Ant McPartlin opened up about his battle with addiction. The makeup artist took to her social media to share the bizarre filtered clip as ludicrous hit move Bitch played in the background. Lisa, 44, could be seen standing beside a friend in the video before she was frozen in a black and white snapshot to complete the filter. A black cat, glasses and gold chain were placed on the screen, spelling out the words Thug Life as the camera zoomed in on her face. She reposted the clip to her Instagram stories twice on Thursday afternoon as she and her friends worked behind the scenes on a photo shoot. It came after her ex-husband Ant opened up about his addiction battle at the Taking Action on Addiction event in London on Thursday. Ant arrived with Anne-Marie Corbett, who he married at a star-studded ceremony in August, and presented the show alongside co-host Declan Donnelly. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, was also in attendance, who Dec, 46, accidentally introduced as Her Majesty. The manner of address is reserved for the Queen, with the celebrity host quickly making a joke of his right royal bungle. He looked straight at the Duchess of Cambridge, who was sitting in the front row, joking, "I've just promoted you there." He opened the event telling guests, "Shortly we'll be hearing from Her Majesty, Her Royal Highness rather." He chuckled, "I've just promoted you there, rather prematurely." And, 45, standing beside him at the podium, tried to rescue his pal, saying, "That must happen all the time." Dec replied, "It doesn't happen to me. We'll be hearing from Her Royal Highness, rather, very shortly." Then we'll watch a very powerful short film that challenges the perception of addictions. The Duchess spoke with Ant and Dec at the BAFTA headquarters in Piccadilly, London, moments before giving a speech explaining families were suffering from addiction in greater numbers than ever before. It was supposed to be a brief handshake for the cameras, but turned into a frank conversation about the nature of addiction. Ant, who struggled with addiction to subscription painkillers, alcohol and spent time in rehab, has spoken openly about his struggles before. As she rounded a corner, the Duchess appeared surprised to see Ant and Dec and joked about them forcing her to take part in an celebrity Bush Tucker trial. The Duchess said, "The more you speak to everybody, and hearing some of their stories today, once you start sharing your story, there are so many people who have experienced it themselves, or have known someone." Ant said, "I felt that myself. By the time I asked for help it was bad. But as soon as you open up to people, the problems start to disappear. It gets better." He added, "A lot of people don't know where to turn or what to do. They get lost." Kate spoke about her passion for prevention and helping people deal with their problems before it got to crisis point. She said, "You hear this time and time again. It gets to this point where people say, 'I wish I had had this support earlier.'" Dec replied, "You hear so many people saying, 'Things did not change until I hit rock bottom.' If we can stop people hitting rock bottom, wherever that is, it would make such a difference." Ant struggled with a 2-year addiction to super-strength painkillers following a knee operation in 2015. He went to rehab in 2017 before returning a year later after crashing his car. He was more than twice the alcohol limit at the time and was arrested after failing a breathalyzer test.